Very good morning, dear students. Today we will discuss plant engineering. Okay, so what is plant engineering? Plant engineering. Plant engineering is the engineering basically deals with the design, construction, modification and maintenance of equipment and machinery in a plant. Okay, so plant engineering basically deals with the design, construction, modification and maintenance of equipment and machinery in a plant. So what is plant? What is factory? What is industry? Okay, so plant is basically depends on 4M. So what is 4M? So 4M is the M for material, M for men, M for machinery, M for money. Okay, so when this 4M, when men, material, machinery and money are brought together for manufacturing product, it is known as plant. Okay, so a plant is a place where men, materials, money and machinery are brought together for manufacturing product. Okay, so our next slide is selection of site of plant or industry. Okay, so selection of plant site. So what is plant site? What is plant location? Okay, so plant location or plant site means deciding a suitable site, a suitable location or area where the plant or factory will start functioning. Plant location means deciding a suitable location, area, place where the plant or factory will start functioning. Okay, so next is the what are the factors governing plant location? Okay, plant location is the very important matter. So what are the factors governing plant location? Okay, so there are different types of factors which govern the plant location. Okay, first is the nearness to raw material, second transport facilities, next availability of fuel and power, availability of labor, availability of water source. Okay, nearness to market. Okay, these are the different factors governs plant location. Okay, so first, nearness to raw material. Okay, the plant if the plant if the plant is nearer to the raw material source, no doubt it will reduce the cost of transporting. Okay, so it will reduce the cost of transporting. Okay, so first factor is the nearness to raw material. Okay, so second factor is the transport facility. Okay, so second factor is the transport facilities. Okay, depending upon the size of raw material and finished good, a suitable method of transportation like road, rail, water or air is selected, and accordingly the plant location is decided. Okay, so transport facilities is another factor which governs the plant location. Okay, so next factor is the nearness to market. Okay, so if the plant is nearer to the market, it reduces the cost of transportation. Okay, so it also reduces the chances of finished product getting damaged in the way. Okay, so nearness to market is the next factors governing plant location. Okay, so next factor is the availability of labor. Okay, so availability of labor is a major factor. Stable labor force of right kind of adequate size and at a reasonable rate. A stable labor force of right kind of adequate size and at reasonable with its proper attitude towards work are the factors govern plant location. Labor force is a factors govern plant location. Okay, so our next slide is the availability of fuel and power. Okay, so it is another important factor governs plant location. Okay, because of a widespread use of electric power in most cases, fuel uh, has not remained a deciding factor in plant location. Even then, steel industry are located near sources of fuel like coal to cut down the fuel transportation costs. Availability of fuel and power. If plant is nearer to fuel and power, then the power if the plant is nearer to fuel and power source, the fuel transportation costs are reduced. Okay, so it is very necessary to set up a plant nearer to the fuel and power source. Okay, so next is the availability of water. Depending upon the nature of plant, water should be available in adequate quantity and should be proper quality. Okay, so next factor is the important factor is the availability of water source. Okay, so these factors are very important which governs the plant location, like nearness to raw material, transport facilities, nearness to market, then availability of fuel and power, availability of water. Okay, so besides this, the following factors should also be considered for plant location, like climatic conditions, financial and other arts, land, community attitude, existence of hospitals, marketing centers, schools, banks, post office, etc., housing facilities, security, facility for expansion, safety also. Okay, so presence of related industries, these are the some minor factors for minor factors for governing plant location. Okay, so next is the types. What is the plant layout? Okay, plant layout. What is plant layout? Plant layout means it is the effective arrangement. Okay, it is the effective arrangement of various plant facilities, like material handling equipment, storage space, arrangement of machine, etc. and etc. Okay, so plant layout means it is the effective arrangement of plant facilities, like arrangement of machines, storage space, material handling equipments, operating equipments, and etc. Okay, so plant what is plant layout? Okay, so plant layout, it is the graphical representation, it is the graphical representation of arrangement of various plant facilities, like arrangement of equipments, machineries, material handling equipment, storage space, etc., we can say also. Okay, so plant layout means placing the right equipment, placing the right equipment coupled with right method in right place to permit the processing of products in most effective manner through shortest move in shortest time. Okay, so what is plant layout? Now plant layout means placing the right equipment, placing the right equipment coupled with right method, okay, in right place, in right place to permit the processing of product, means from raw material to final product, to processing of products in most effective manner through shortest move in shortest time. Okay, so it is a plant layout. Plant layout means placing the right equipment coupled with the right method in right place to permit the processing of product in most effective manner through shortest move in shortest time. Okay, so what are the functions of plant layout? Okay, plant layout does not mean planning a new layout for plant. Okay, plant layout does not mean planning a new layout for new plant. It may involve It may involve involve expansion of existing plant layout, improvement of existing plant layout, relayout of existing plant layout. Okay, so plant layout does not mean planning of new layout for plant or new plant. It may involve improvement of existing plant layout, expansion of existing plant layout, and relayout of existing plant layout. Okay, so plant layout is very important for plant engineering. Okay, then what are the types of plant layout? Okay, so then in next slide, types of plant layout according to the type of industry. According to the type of industry and volume of production, there are 5 types of plant layout used in plants. Okay, so first one is the process layout or functional layout. Process layout or functional layout. Okay, next is the product layout or line layout. Okay, so next is the combination layout or group layout. Okay, so next fixed position layout, and last one is the cellular layout or group technology layout. Okay, so process layout or functional layout, product layout or line layout, combination layout or group layout, fixed position layout, cellular layout or group technology layout. Okay, so our next layout is process layout. Process layout. Okay, so what is process layout? So the name itself indicates the machines are arranged. The machines are arranged according to the process or according to the functions. Okay, so it is also known as functional layout. Process layout is also known as functional layout. Okay, and is characterized by keeping similar machines or similar operations at one location. So process layout. So in a process layout, similar types of machines or similar types of operations are placed at one location. Okay, for example, all lathes will be at one place, all milling machines at another place, all drilling machines at another place. Okay, so according to process or according to functions, machines are arranged. Okay, so that is machines have been arranged according to their functions, so it is also known as functional layout. Okay, so basically process layout or functional layout is employed for industry engaged in job order production. Okay, basically process layout is used in industry engaged in job order production. Okay, so in next slide, this is the type of process layout. Okay, you can see all lathe machines. Okay, you can see all lathe machines are placed at one location, and all drilling machines are placed at another location. Okay, so all milling machines are placed at another location. Okay, so according to function turning or according to operation, turning operation, all lathe machines are placed one location. For milling operation, all milling machine at another location. According to drilling operation, all drilling machines are another location. So this is process layout, or the grinding machines are placed at another location. Okay, so it is an example of process layout. Okay, so next is the product layout. Okay, so product layout. Okay, so one thing I forget to say in process layout. So particularly process layout is basically used for produced high variety of products and at low volume. Okay, so high variety of parts or products are produced in process layout. High variety. Okay, so high variety of products are produced with low volume in case of process layout. In case of process layout, a high variety of products are produced with low volume. Okay, so in product layout, okay, so in product layout basically it is used in mass production or continuous productions. Okay, so basically product layout is used in mass production or continuous production. So process layout is used in job order production. Industry engaged in job order production, process layouts are used, but in product layout it is used in continuous production or for mass production. Okay, so what is product layout? What is product layout? So it is also known as line layout. It is also known as line layout. So why is it called line layout? Okay, so because machines are arranged according to the sequence of operations. Machines are arranged according to the sequence of operations. Machines are arranged in a line or arranged in a sequence of operation. That's why it is called line layout. Okay, so line layout, various operation on raw material are performed in a sequence and the machines are placed along the product flow line. That is, machines are arranged in the sequence in which raw material will be operated upon. Okay, so product layout is also called line layout. Okay, so line layout, machines are in product layout, machines are arranged in the sequence in which raw material will be operated upon. Okay, so the product layout is used for continuous production or mass production. Okay, so our next slide is the product layout, figure of product layout. Okay, you can see the figure of product layout. Okay, so according to sequence of operation, machines are arranged. Okay, so suppose sequence of operation is turning, then drilling, then milling, then drilling, then grinding. So the sequence of operation is turning, drilling, milling, and then again drilling and grinding. So accordingly, the machines are arranged for turning, one lathe machine, for drilling one drilling machine, for milling machine one milling machine, for drilling one drilling machine, and grinding for one grinding machine is placed. Okay, so according to sequence of operations, machines are arranged. Okay, so so it is called product layout. Okay, so machines are arranged in sequence of operation or according to flow line. Okay, so lathe, drilling, okay, milling, drilling, grinding. Okay, so these are the types of operation involved or sequence of operation, or accordingly machines are arranged in product layout. Okay, so this is the figure of product layout. So next class we will discuss combination layout. Okay, so thank you so much for today's class. Okay.